Ladies and gentlemen, I'm CE, and I am coming at you with another damn video. Unfortunately, I got sick for some damn reason, but I am still here because I am a professional, and you guys know I am like Michael Jordan on that time. What was it, 1999 game, whatever it was, where he played with a flu? That's me right now. I'm battling. I'm surviving. I stood up all day and watch the fucking games because that is what I do. I am a true commitment. I make a commitment to something and I do it, damn it. So I deserve this respect for standing here with a I don't know what the fuck's happening with me, man. I got like a cold and like a what the fuck a fever. I am battling. I am battling and I plan to continue to battle tomorrow. I don't give a damn. Then Monday I'll probably I'll probably rest. But I mean, I have to get this shit done. I stayed up all day today. It was so hard, man. But I did it so I can come here and shoot the shit. And obviously, I still want to watch the game just for myself. Let's get this show started, though. Like I said, I'm on adrenaline right now. Hopefully, I don't fucking fall asleep. Well, enough of that bullshit. Let's go here. All right, hell of a games. We start off Michigan versus Ohio State. Hell of a game. Hell of a game. Probably one of the best. This game did not disappoint. It was probably one of the best games you will ever see. Um, Not the greatest, but I mean, it was a pretty good game. Like I said, it did not disappoint. Um, you know, I thought Michigan for the most part played a better game, but then at the end there, that one last play, Barrett, that's the question: did he get the first down, or did they stop him? It looked like they stopped him, and it looks like he got the first down. Like while he was on the air, he reached over the yellow line. But then, like, I don't know, it was weird. Jim Harbaugh was pissed when at the press conference he thought he didn't get it. But man, it was very close. I don't know what the hell to think. And man, but I thought that almost Ohio State stole this game at the end, especially that one call. But man, Michigan, I honestly thought they were gonna win. But man, it is tough to win in Ohio State, man. And I mean, man, it's terrible because now one of his teams probably not gonna go to the playoffs now. Michigan's probably gonna have to go play in a different ball game now, and it really sucks because to me, it offensively maybe they fell apart. The last 3 weeks. They lost to Iowa, and now I thought they scored. I think they did pretty good tonight. You have to respect the Ohio State defense, but I mean, it really sucks, man. But I mean, it sucks that my boy Jim Harbaugh is not going to be able to play in the playoff most likely. And credit to Urban Meyer, JT Barrett, and all them boys. They are going most likely to the playoffs. Um, Let's go talk about the other games. Alabama versus Auburn. I thought this one was going to be an ass whooping. But Auburn always seems to play Alabama well. They at least play them well. I believe it was. I believe it was 13-9 at halftime. So I'm like, okay, we might have ourselves a ball game here. But no, man. Then in the second half, which I told my father, I'm like, Nick Saban is going to be very pissed off. He's going to say, you know what? We cannot allow this shit to happen. We cannot be losing right now. Everybody already won. Ohio State already won. We cannot afford this shit. And I think Lane Kiffin and all them boys got their head out of their ass. And they performed because it was a totally different team in the second half. They struggled scoring in the first half, scoring 13 points. They ended up scoring, I believe, 17. I believe it was. So they ended up with 30 in the second half. And Auburn just could not score it at all. To me, the key in this game was that Alabama could not score the ball, and could not score in the first half. But once they really got their head out of their ass at a halftime, they started scoring. We just realized Auburn offense just sucked ass. The quarterback really ain't about shit. That guy maybe is probably gonna end up playing it's gonna end up probably being a running back or a wide receiver. Because that guy, to me, like the commentator said, he's a much better runner than he's a thrower. So that is telling you that the guy's just not a good quarterback. And they just cannot move the damn football the entire game. I believe 12 points. I believe they ended up with 4 field goals. Unacceptable. You thought they were looking a lot. You thought they were playing a lot better. But to me, it was more Alabama, which just could not move the ball in the first half. They could not score. But then, like I said, once that halftime came, they seemed to make the proper adjustments, and Alabama ended up started scoring in the second half. And Auburn continued to struggle the entire game. Like I said, they even did worse. I believe they scored 9 points in the first half and only scored 3 in the second half. So I mean, this Alabama team is a little bit more dangerous because now to me, and Jalen Hurts, now they truly got a good quarterback for a long time to come. I believe he's only a freshman, so he's going to stick around for another 3 to 4 years. So, man, usually Nick Saban built around defense and running the ball. but now he's actually got a good running back, or excuse me, a good quarterback who can run, who's mobile, and can throw the ball. This is probably the best, like I said before in my past videos, I think this is the best quarterback that Nick Saban has had while he's been in Alabama. Yeah, AJ McCarron, McCrory, whatever the fuck his name was. But to me, this guy is, without question, the best quarterback that Jalen Hurts, that Nick Saban has had in Alabama. Let me know what you think down below. But yeah, Alabama just continues to dominate. Let's see, what else did we get? We got the last game I watched, Florida versus Florida State. Oh man, Florida State's just simply a better team. Florida just struggled the entire game. Francois, I really like this Francois kid. He just keeps getting hits and he keeps getting back up. I'm a big fan of Francois. I am a big fan of what he does. I really like the way Francois plays. He's a tough son of a gun. It's Francois. Punch someone in the mouth, he'll get back up. I'm a big fan of Francois. Hopefully, we can get a good bowl game. The Florida State. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Francois. Let's take a look real quick on my Notre Dame Titans. Ended up losing their last game. Who knows what's gonna happen with Brian Kelly? I don't think they're gonna fire him because it's only the first year he sucked ass. Before that, he did pretty good. I believe Tom Herman has been the coach from Houston has been hired to go to Texas. So I think that really makes a lot of sense. You're staying in the state. You're just going to the big school. So I think he'll be able to recruit a lot of guys that maybe he had planned to recruit from Houston. He'll probably be able to just recruit them to Texas, because it's only like a 2-hour drive, I believe, from Austin to Houston. So, probably a lot of guys that he had planned to go to Houston with him next year, and a lot of high schoolers are probably going to end up just transferring to Texas now. And I would not even be surprised if a lot of the Houston guys who are maybe sophomores or freshmen end up transferring as well to Texas, But I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how long he takes to build up that program in Texas. They are not patient at all, With Charlie Strong, they were not patient, But at the same time, Charlie Strong did get 3 years, and he did not live up to his last name. He was not strong in those 3 years. Simply as that. But let's talk about the Final Four before I get the fuck out of here. I'm sucking it up. Like I said, I'm very sick, and I've been battling, But I'm a professional. This is what professionals do. The Final Four, Alabama #1, 2 Ohio State, 3 Clemson, and 4 I would at this moment have to put Washington at #4. They beat on Friday they won. So I mean that's to me right now the Final Four. Keep an eye on teams like Penn State, Oklahoma, Wisconsin. Keep teams like Michigan. I don't think Michigan. I think they're screwed. But I mean, Penn State to me could be the dark horse to get in this thing. Keep your eyes on Penn State. It is going to be interesting to see what happens next week. But yeah, to me right now that is the Final Four. Alabama, #2 Ohio State, #3 Clemson, and #4 Washington. A lot of people are gonna say that Washington does not deserve to be in. But maybe you just put them in for this week. And we'll see what happens next week. I think if Penn State wins next week, they'll probably be seriously be considered. Oklahoma's another team that's talked about. They got off to a really slow start, but they've really started playing football here the last few weeks. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens the last week of football. I am excited, but I'm thinking it's going to be Alabama versus Ohio State in the national championship game. But we will see what the hell happens, ladies and gentlemen. I am the man that runs the plays. I thought Michigan was I thought it was like somewhere between Ohio State, Alabama, and Michigan. But now, Michigan losing to Iowa and today to Ohio State, I think they're probably going to be out of it. It really sucks because they do deserve to get a chance. But unfortunately, the way they lost, they've lost here, I believe, 2 out of their last 3 games. So it really sucks. But I mean, they're probably going to end up being out of it. But man, we'll see what happens, man. I am the man that runs the place. I am the Lord that runs the yard. I am the IMCE. Tomorrow, once again, I will continue to battle, and I will hopefully I'm feeling a lot better. Like I said, I'm on some type Michael Jordan type shit from the '90s when he played with that flu game. Balling. But I mean, I'm sucking it up, ladies and gentlemen. That's what a professionals do in this business. Hopefully, I go to the Hall of Fame or something for YouTube audience. Until next time, I'm gonna shut the fuck up, and I am the man that runs the place. I am CE, and until next time, I will catch your ass on the road. The fuck is happening? Please don't tell me this shit that they're not record, damn it. I cannot believe this shit.